I was originally born in Fort Collins and grew up in Breckenridge. From there, I moved to Japan once I graduated high school. I came back and started CSU, had my daughter at the time, and have lived in several houses in Fort Collins up to this point. Having lived in Fort Collins for so long, I've always wanted to own a home, but as this community has grown, the housing has become more and more financially out of reach for me. In the back of my mind, I've always worried about having a permanent home and being able to afford this community that I was born in, that I raised my children in, that I went to school in, and Habitat is actually allowing me that blessing. When I was sent the plans for my home, where my home would be located, and what it looked like, that's when it hit me that I knew it was real and that this was my future and this was my hope. Ever since I was a child, my passion for art has been part of my life. I grew up running around the outdoors. We would always make things out of what we found in our environment. Part of my education and what drew me to CSU and what it was like going to CSU for art school was being surrounded by exceptional minds in the art world. The thing that I am most excited for in my Habitat home, I think, is perhaps a little bit different than most. I am over the moon to have an attached garage for my artist studio. For the first time, I'll be able to have a studio that is pure studio space. And my vision is bringing people in to study, to teach, to be part of the community, and bring that into my home. My journey through the home buying process first was one of disbelief, then one of just excitement and possibility. But the most profound part is meeting the people. I'm so deeply moved. From the children who built the frame of my house to the volunteers who come during their free time to give to someone that they've just met. There's so much love and there's so much support. And for me, it is what my vision of community should be. So for me to experience it firsthand and to be surrounded by such love has been life-changing. What I would say to anyone who's considering supporting Habitat for Humanity is you're setting off a chain of events that, knowing when you're secure in your home, that is a given, that you're able to give more, that you are able to give more to yourself, to your children, to your family, and to your community, that it affects everyone. It is not just about building a home and having someone move into this home. It is literally about changing community and giving back to your community in the form of love, in the form of hope. And you cannot imagine how much change you are creating in this world by giving to Habitat for Humanity.